Greetings, good afternoon. My name is Mahessa. I'm from Naval and Marine Engineering. So for today's topic, I'm gonna explain about the piping in the shipyard generation with the freshwater cooling system. Okay, so the first of all, freshwater cooling system is a cooling system to minimize or reduce the temperature of the engine after combustion, after an engine is combustion. It's just- and this is prevent the engine from exploding or or broken in item. Okay. Okay. First, the pipe system of the freshwater cooling system is from the freshwater intake close to the valve, whereas the valve is for controlling or manage the flow rate, manage the flowing of the fresh water, and then input to the deaerator, whereas the deaerator is used for the pump out oxygen inside the fresh water to reduce the risk of corrosion inside the pipe system, and then flowing the freshwater tank, where the freshwater is storage for is keep in storage and then flow it from top to the bottom. The bottom the fluid will meet the three branch pipe and then and then and then goes to the engine where the fluid pressure will be detected by pressure gauge to measure the pressure of the freshwater fluid. Because of that, the freshwater will fully cool down the engine, and, and then and then after that, the cool down engine, the freshwater becomes heated because of the heat exchange inside the engine, and the pressure of the fluid of the hot freshwater is is measured and then will be minimized by the pressure relief valve. Pressure relief valve. And continue to flow from the bottom to the top, and then you will meet a wheel match fix. This component is used for attach or combine two pipes or longer pipes, and and stabilize the pipe software. And we continue and we'll go and till the top with the heat exchanger. So for the heat exchanger, the the hot fresh water will be the hot exchanger will be heat exchanged by the cool cooling seawater. The seawater comes from the sea intake, and the temperature of seawater will be relieved by this components, it's called temperature relief, and then will be pumped out from the bottom to the top. Okay, so why we have to use pump for the seawater? For the seawater instead the hot water is not used pump. It's not used pump from the to flow from the bottom to the top because the seawater have a lower temperature. With the lower temperature, it's the lower pressure, and that's why we use pump to the increase the flow. The fluid seawater from the bottom to the top. Continue to the heat exchanger, and there has been heat exchange where the hot fresh water release heat and seawater accept heat from the hot fresh water, and then seawater got out to the photo to the seawater outlet. Okay. Then, after freshwater is cooled, the freshwater will be taken by the thermostat to make sure the temperature is decreased from the bottom, from top to the bottom. Continue and continue to the other will be helped by the pump, up the pump by the pump, and there will the freshwater will meet the non-natural salt. This is this is attached this is attached because to prevent the fresh water from dropping return to the bottom and then continue to the top and we'll meet the aerator again. Okay. Uh, before that, uh, for that, I will explain this part of the line system where there is a valve for bypass valve. This is for the enable the piping system in this side to flow from after after its exchanger and then either the flow and the fluid goes to the top or goes to the left. If the bypass valve is never open or closed, and then the process will be repeat again as usual, repeat as usual. Okay, I think that's all from me, and I hope this video is useful, and thank you for watching.